Tornare alla casa di famiglia.
Going back to the family home is always a joy. This land is the homeland for the Catholic family and for all, because Jesus is open to all.
Perché Gesù è aperto a tutti. Vengo con questi sentimenti.
For this reason, I come with a desire to bring the whole church, the whole of Opus Dei, the whole of mankind, to the house of Jesus.
Tutta l'umanità alla casa di Gesù.
Bring everyone to the house of Jesus. This summarizes the feelings of the Prelate of Opus Dei in his recent visit to the Holy Land. For Monsignor Javier Echevarria, these were moments of intense emotion and prayer in the holy places, with the Mass in the Grotto of the Nativity in Bethlehem, just a few days before Christmas, but also family meetings in Jerusalem and Bethlehem to encourage everyone to be sowers of peace and joy in this land, in spite of everything, but only by starting from everyday life and from the family.
Il messaggio dell'Opus Dei è ricordare che tutti quanti siamo venuti.
The message of Opus Dei is to remind everyone that we came into the world to sanctify our everyday lives. So those who are here are privileged, even if they go through hard moments of misunderstanding. But they are privileged. They are the ones who witness to future generations. So I pray that they do not tire, even at the times they face hardship.
Alle generazioni future, quindi che non si stanchino, anche se alle volte devono affrontare qualche difficoltà.
Even though Jose Maria, founder of Opus Dei, was never able to realize his dream of coming here in the footsteps of Christ, the Holy Land is forever tied to the memory of his first successor, who will soon be beatified as the Venerable Álvaro del Portillo. As a pilgrim here in 1994, he celebrated his last Mass in Jerusalem, in the upper room, and he died the next day immediately after his return to Rome. The name Saxum is tied to Don Álvaro, and that is the name given to the new media center for pilgrims, retreats and other activities that will be opened about 10 kilometers from Jerusalem.
Perché Saxum? Perché da quando era giovane.
Why Saxum? Because since the time Don Álvaro was a young priest, Saint Jose Maria perceived, with his fatherly intuition, his loyalty and total readiness to serve. So he began to rely on Don Álvaro, and in the 1930s he wrote him a letter in which he called him the Saxum. Therefore, with the help of people from all over the world, we wanted this center to commemorate the very beloved Don Álvaro, so that people from around the world can come here.
Per ricordare il carissimo Don Álvaro, con l'aiuto di persone di tutto il mondo, anche perché vengano persone di tutto il mondo.
The objective of Saxum will be to offer a place where people from all over the world can feel at home in the Holy Land and receive spiritual help as well as information and resources, including multimedia ones, to enter more deeply into the Gospel by really experiencing these holy places and encountering the Lord. The prelate was able to visit the Saxum construction site in Abu Ghosh and see the work that has already begun and should be finished by the end of 2015.
Abbiamo lottato anni e anni per riuscire ad avere.
We fought for years and years to be able to obtain the necessary permits. We know that if you fight only to serve the Lord, if you struggle with the right intention, it is always the right time. So at this time, as construction work is beginning, the various apostolic activities that will take place are also being prepared. The apostolic activities of Saxum will therefore benefit pilgrims primarily. Although Monsignor Echevarria encourages many to come, his special advice for them is to come prepared.
È importantissimo per tutti quanti, anche per quelli che possono organizzare I pellegrinaggi.
It is very important for everyone, even for those who organize the pilgrimages, that it be a sacramental visit. In other words, that they use those means that the Lord has given us, so we become children of God even more so, friends of God even more so, and that concretely speaking, we may favor and prepare for a catechism of confession, the Eucharist. Confession, as Saint Jose Maria would say, is the sacrament of joy, true joy.
è il sacramento della gioia, della vera allegria.
And all the sacrifices and efforts that families and individuals can do to come on pilgrimage are worthwhile, added the prelate of the Opus Dei.
Bisogna spronare a tutti gli altri perché non si perdano questa meravigliosa opportunità.
We need to encourage everyone so they do not miss this wonderful opportunity to follow Christ's footsteps. In the words of Saint Josemaria, coming from the scriptures, Jesus Christ lives and is not just a figure of the past. And for this reason, it is important for people to understand that being here in this land gives yet more meaning to having a friendship with the Lord. And so we have to make it easier for everyone to come here.
Quindi dobbiamo facilitare tutti quanti che possano venire. Questa terra porta sempre
This land is always fruitful for people and for families from different countries.
tanti frutti per i paesi.